Okay, we're ready for the next chapter in our Advent Countdown story, Jingle All the Way Home. Words by Catherine Hapka, pictures by Catherine Selbert. Today is December the 8th. We're reading chapter number 8. So we'll break the seal and begin. There goes Santa Claus. Chris's sister actually believed Jingle was Santa's puppy. Maybe there's still a little bit of the old Holly in there after all, he thought. We should start searching right away, he said. Yes, please. Jingle danced around their feet. When the North Pole gates close, not even Santa can open them until next Christmas. If I'm not back by midnight, I'm stuck here for a whole year. Chris's heart leaped. If Jingle got stuck here, maybe they could stay together. Ivy told Holly what Jingle had said. He may be stuck somewhere, Holly commented, but it won't be here. Not with Dad's allergies. He's not an ordinary dog, Chris reminded her. He's not going to run off or chase the neighbor's cat or anything. Right, Buddy? Sure, Jingle said. What's a cat? No, Ivy's right, Holly said. There's a leash law in this town. If anyone sees him running free, we'll get in trouble. What's a leash? Jingle asked. Chris realized the girls might have a point. If some busybody spotted Jingle running loose, it could delay their quest. He quickly explained what a collar and leash were. Jingle looked confused, but he nodded. Okay, let's get me a collar and leash, he said cheerfully. I have an idea. Chris grabbed a box containing a Christmas tie he had given his dad. This should work, he said. As for a leash, wait here. He dashed upstairs and soon returned with Jingle's new leash, Daddy's candy cane striped belt. Perfect, Jingle said as Chris threaded the tie through the belt buckle and knotted it loosely around Jingle's furry neck. The kids put on their coats and gloves. Ivy wrapped her new ivy embroidered scarf, a gift from Holly, around her neck. Then she opened the front door. Jingle pricked his ears. Oh, wow, he barked, pushing past Ivy. I can't believe it. Chris had been pulling on his gloves. The makeshift leaf slipped out of his hand. Whoa, Jingle, wait for us. But the little dog raced out the door. It's Santa, he cried, his tail wagging so fast it was a blur. He's here. Jingle hurtled across the front yard. That leash thingy the kids had attached to him was trailing behind, but he hardly noticed. Santa, I'm here. Wait for me. Santa was up on a rooftop across the street. The sleigh was beside him, balanced precariously above the front porch. I knew you'd come back for me, Jingle barked happily. Chris and the others were shouting, but Jingle was completely focused on reaching Santa before the reindeer took off again. I'm coming, he cried, flinging himself onto a shrub covered in twinkling lights. He leaped onto the porch railing, and then it was one more leap into the huge hanging basket of pine boughs. Whoa, Jingle yelped as the basket creaked and swayed under his weight. Yikes! He scrambled upward, his front claws barely grabbing the rain gutter. Santa, he cried, trying to climb onto the roof. A thick green cord snaked across the shingles in front of him. Jingle grabbed it with both paws and felt it give way. Look out, Chris shouted from somewhere below. Jingle, you're going to pull over the... Oh, no. Then there was an ominous creaking sound. The sleigh slid slowly down the roof, tilting sideways. Santa, be careful, Jingle yelled. Then he blinked. Now that he was closer, there was something odd about Santa. Jingle, get out of the way, Holly called from below. The whole thing's coming down. Santa? Jingle whimpered. But it wasn't Santa. Not the real one, anyway. Jingle saw that now. The plastic smile, the enormous belly, much larger than the real Santa's now that Mrs. Claus took him out hiking more often. Not to mention the reindeer. There were only 4 of them rather than 8. Jingle moved, Chris screamed. Jingle's eyes widened. The sleigh was getting straight toward him, faster and faster. Chris held his breath as the giant decorations came crashing down from the Omaha's roof. He raced forward. Jingle, he cried, where are you? A familiar furry head popped into view. Jingle was unharmed, but the Omaha's decorations, on the other hand... The front door opened, revealing a surprised-looking middle-aged couple. Chris smiled weakly. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Uma. Merry Christmas. And that's all for today. We'll see what happens or if the Omas are upset tomorrow when we read chapter 9.